Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And off we go in Santa Clara. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Wet weather squarely in the forecast this afternoon in Santa Clara, California at Levi's Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you all know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Niners at 7-8 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
18.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Looking to put a drive together.
Cowboy 19, Tiger 19.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Niner defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
Once again, Judkins. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Throwing, Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
49ers nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Purdy looking to throw.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
You look at this Browns defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that first down marker.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Michael Williams
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw is Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Miami.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Unlock line. Let's go now.
They'll try and sneak it here.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you'd think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Now Sanders.
And that'll
it's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Still 15 yards to go, second down.
Here we go, Scott.
Sanders. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Pass all 80. Nineteen tight.
Sanders to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Rig alert. Check smash.
A give. Here's Jenkins. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8.
Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Sanders once more. Over the middle, complete. That's Fox. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Go.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's Sanders. Caught on the slant. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Shador. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone.
And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Look at the big fella go. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Get set, get set.
Play action, now Purdy.
He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
He's to the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Patterson.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Browns 14, 49ers nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now what a 1st down pickup of 8.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here's Purdy. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 33. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Purdy will look to throw again here.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
How about that for an exciting end to the half? I mean, instead of surrendering a late field goal at the gun, they run back the block kick to extend their lead.
What's that old expression? Fortune favors the bold. They boldly went after it, got it. Worked out pretty darn well for them.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Ready.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
It's 2nd and 8.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns 28.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
7-yard gain. And a 49er first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Ricky Pearsall from 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Set to kick off.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Get set, up.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Out of the gun, Purdy. And it is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 1st down, here's Judkins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into their second half blowout material.
Wide open receiver complete. 36 yards on the play.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal, Cleveland.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. Off the option, that's complete. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Check. Let's go.
They'll give up the middle. Jenkins.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you that they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
Hey. Viking 18. Ready.
And they take a knee.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
And they will take a knee here.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
This is an easy one, 23-yarder.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get your money up.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They give the Chubb out of the gun.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
At the 30-yard line.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And this is 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And they take a knee. The Browns send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Browns,
they get a critical 10th win on the year with 1 game left to go.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.